artists that information of who the legends was, who started it? Do you think that's part of the media's criteria to also be informative as well?
If we got a fucking website or something, then yeah, I guess we could build some shit like that. But nigga, we're not gonna have a fucking educational.
This motherfucker, she's a savage nigga.
I'm just saying, like, we're not about to have a fucking class about fucking the history of Arizona when the artists come in to interview. Like, if they wanted to talk about back in the day, then nigga, like, why can't they talk about back in the day? Nigga, anybody can start a podcast. You see these niggas out here starting up podcasts and shit.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the artists starting up podcasts because they mad at a podcaster?
They mad at a podcaster, so they start a podcaster. But then we already told y'all music probably wasn't like that. Now y'all taking on a whole nother job, but you still ain't focused on your music. You still ain't focused on how to make your music better because now you're starting on a podcast. Like, nigga, pick a career, my nigga. Do you want to be an artist or you want to be a fucking podcaster? Like, which one is it? It don't make no sense. Like, y'all wasting y'all time doing some shit that you're not gonna do in the future. That shit ain't gonna last in not even 2 years. So why the fuck is you wasting your time on being a podcaster when you could be working on your fucking craft?
Who determines who we research and talk about?
Nigga, I don't know, like, ourselves. What do you mean, who determines?
I'm asking you.
We determine ourselves. Like,
so you choose who you go research for.
If I see some shit and I like it, then I go from there. Like, if I scroll up, if I see some shit on IG, if I see somebody share some music, if I see it come on my timeline, if somebody sent it to my email, I've been low-key not responding to some messages because some people are just irritating my soul, but send that shit to the email.
Do you think the support that people seek now is getting mixed up with dick riding?
Oh, for sure.
Explain dick riding to me.
Nigga, dick riding is when you fucking doing the most for a nigga and the nigga probably don't do shit for you, or you just out here just saying whatever you want for a nigga when that nigga is in the wrong as well. Like, that's dick riding.
So even though a nigga might do some dumb shit, knock this bitch and kick his kids down the stairs, and he drop a song, that nigga still like, yeah, that song fire. We don't give a fuck about that.
Well, if he kicked his kid down the stairs, that's a whole.
What if the song fire?
But if the song is fire, you feel me?
What if the song fire?
If the song is fire, like, the song is fire, but nigga, we still gotta address the part of the kid downstairs. Like, I don't like it's a fucking.
Give me
the fucking Joseph Bills thing.
Okay, give me an example. Give me an example.
Like, nigga, y'all know damn well you don't charge to perform for no fucking kids. If you don't want to perform for the kids and say you don't want to perform, you don't pay the $200. You don't charge $200 for the kids. Or you be like, hey, if I take this $200, can we donate it? If you want, I want $200, but can you donate that to the book bags for the event or something? You feel me? Like, you got to do something. You don't just be like, I want my $200 to perform for the kids. Like, that to me was dick riding, because you know damn well that you wouldn't charge to perform for some kids. So half of them niggas that was talking about Joseph Bills, they was just on that bullshit. That to me was dick riding. But I still fuck with Bills.
You got an on the spot question. You have friends in the industry that's rapping right now. One of them is VA Verse. Have you spent his music on any of your shows?
Verse?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Why? And this is your friend.
Because Verse probably have not sent me no music.
Verse.
I think he sent me one song and he asked me if I liked it or not, but he didn't tell me that I could spin it, and it was that song with him and Corey.
Okay. Well, Verse, I'm gonna need you to get in my comments.
What he say? Damn, Verse.
I'm gonna need you to get in my comments and let me know if you have sent her a song. Let me know. Now, moving on.
I'm fucking weak.
They say.
Verse don't even give me no music.
Now, let me ask you. Do you think? Because I seen a few people, and we're gonna talk about them. I don't want to bring his name up as of yet, but we will be talking about him because you are like a staple, and you like the bridge to everything right now. So if we can get certain shit out and they understand where your standpoint is, maybe we can move past a bunch of shit. But he put a post up, and it was like Arizona most its music is or a representation or the artist that's being pushed is based off of, is it, I think he asked the question, is it based off of clout?
Off of what clout?
Anything. Like the artist, is it based off of
like,
who they are, what they've done,
niggas?
where they went to school at, what gang they in? Do you think a lot of it is based off of clout?
That's my answer. Like, off of what clout? We're in Arizona. There's like, what clout? The only people that they can really say that about is fucking Futuristic. Like, all these niggas are in the same fucking bucket.
So a nigga street clout wouldn't matter?
No, for what? Like, who cares?
So you as a DJ and your opinion as a person, human being, you don't think none of this shit got clout?
No.
Involved in it?
No.
Do you think a lot of these podcasters and radio stations see it at your way or different?
I don't know what these niggas see it as. I can only see it as I can only see my way, nigga. It's not clout. For me, it's off of if I like your music or not. I don't like everybody's music. Like, I was at AZMT for fucking 4 years. I played all these niggas' music every single fucking Friday. Do you know how much trash music I fucking played? Do you know how much trash music I sat down for every Friday for 3 hours and played because I was trying to support Arizona and make sure that everybody got a chance to get their music played?
How did you benefit from that?
Nigga, I look at me now. I'm on Certified Savage Show doing my own thing, like with me and KJ. Like, that's how I benefited. I also benefited because I made relationships with artists. Like, I made relationships. We did shows. I came out to shows. Like, it's a big benefit now. I'm at RTU I'm a program director. I Respect the Underground now.
So, you know, I've heard you mention different names calling these artists, and for these artists, I want y'all, if y'all are on here watching and we speak on a subject, I want you artists to have some respect, because we're gonna get these situations out, and you know, whatever talked about right now, we leaving it on this show, and that's it. And y'all move on. Y'all move on. I want y'all to move on as real people, because we need to move on in hip hop in Arizona. So listen. All right, we're gonna get into some of the artists you don't have relationships with. Good relationships. So, for one, we're gonna start with Desiree. Do you play their music? His record label, his music, Rick Tay, any of them?
Nope. I like Rick Tay though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Rick Tay probably is one of the most talented artists in Arizona.
That's what's up. Salute to Rick Tay. Free that guy too, man. That nigga is raw as shit.
Okay.
Now, as far as you and Desert Baby, what is the situation? Why do you dislike his music or his opinion or him himself?
I do not dislike his music. Okay. I do not dislike him as a person.
So just to be clear, you don't dislike his music. So there is music you fuck with from Desert Baby.
I don't fuck with it like that, but it's like his music ain't trash. Like,
right.
There's some niggas out here that's garbage, but his music ain't trash.
He's far from that. That nigga far from that. That nigga far from trash. I get on here and lie like, yeah, the nigga got cool music or whatever. I don't know him as a person, so I can't say I don't fuck with him like that. But it's just like, nigga, again. Talk to me. What is it?
Shit stems from these awards.
Okay, we'll talk.
It stems from the awards. Like, when we do when I'm at AZMT, everybody know when it's award season, I is on it.
Okay.
Nigga, you say one thing, I'm in the fucking comments. Like, nigga, what? What are you talking about? Mm-hmm. Everybody know that. Okay. On the award season, when I was at AZMT, I'm in every comment. Nigga, this nigga got put up for fucking, I think it was Best New Artist of the Year like years ago.
Okay.
A few years ago. He made a post like, they want to put me up for Best New Artist of the Year, but to be honest, ain't none of these artists really fucking with me like that. Did it? Like, he just went on a little rant. Like, nigga, what? Like, what are you talking about?
So
like,
he went on his Kanye.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about? that was before.
Desert Baby went on his Kanye.
And And that was before Slim 400 or whatever.
Yeah, he went on his Kanye, man. He got people attention because he sure got yours. Okay, go ahead, finish.
So I had to comment on that motherfucker like, first of all, nigga, what are you talking about right now? A lot of these niggas is on your level at this point. And why the fuck is you over here talking about other artists on your posts?
Shouldn't artists feel entitled to say they the best?
Nigga, no, you should not feel entitled to say nothing about another Arizona artist when you're Arizona everything, nigga. Isn't that what he said? Arizona this, Arizona that.
Right.
Don't you supposed to support Arizona everything? So why is you talking about Arizona artists when we just trying to do something to support the city, trying to bring the city together to show recognition of artists that we've seen working hard? Why would you go say something negative about it?
Maybe it's a more like a camaraderie, competitive sport then.
But at the same time, I asked a nigga if he wanted to come do the nomination video, and the nigga said yes. So why would you say yes, then go back on the post and start talking shit? If that's the case, you shouldn't have even agreed to do the nomination video.
Maybe from, I don't know the situation.
I
but
told you the situation.
But
I'm telling you.
No, I'm saying I'm here. I don't know the situation, but I'm glad it's out. You know what I'm saying? And maybe those wavelengths got mixed up. He was being competitive by calling these artists out like, nigga, I make better music. And you took it as like, nah, this nigga negative. Nigga, he's supposed to be supporting these niggas because I'm playing them. Now, at that time, before any of that happened, where you playing this music?
Desert Baby?
Yeah.
Yes, at AZMT.
So you have played this music?
Yeah, at AZMT.
Would you play it now?
At this point, no. For what?
If he had a hot ass song.
He don't fuck with me.
But from this interview, it seemed like it was just a more miscommunication.
Yeah, but he don't got shit to say good about me, so I don't got nothing good to say about him. We just been like, boop, like he go his way.
Well,
I go my way.
you really didn't say nothing bad right now, so it's really nothing big. So that's something.
It isn't nothing big.
That was like a bump.
I'm not about to play his music because I don't know. That nigga don't fuck with me, and neither does none of his people. They all be on comments talking shit. So
no. what if Desert Baby put a comment on my shit and said, I it's no problem. What's happening? Let's work.
If he said that there was no beef, then yeah, I'll play his music
tomorrow.
I mean Thursday.
Yo, hit me. LMG Radio just got the exclusive from him. There was no beef. That was no beef. That was no beef. She held a grudge. Desert Baby, what you did, you probably cussed her out on the post, and she cussed your ass back, so she held that grudge from that fucking post, nigga. You know, light-skinned niggas don't get no love, nigga. Now, this nigga here, nigga, he was probably unaware y'all even was into it. He probably didn't even know that nigga drink lean and smoke like I do. Yeah, he didn't unaware shit. Because when we was in Hollywood, we was all late on that tour. Yeah, Desert Baby. Tell him, Desert Baby, nigga. We was moving around that bit with 80 the General, RP 80 the General, nigga, because she gave a nigga a whole lot of game. You know what I'm talking about? But, so, we got that shit out the way. We got that one out the way. God damn, this nigga said she'll play it tomorrow. Now, we got other artists that ain't that bad. That may be worse than that. You know what I mean? That you dislike. And we gonna get this nigga out the way too. I want this shit out in the open so people understand where you stand.
Who's next?
Where you stand at. Where you stand at, man. Listen, black media shit. Marley Park.
Who? Like I'm not talking about this.
Why she hit me? No, you got to. This is what we doing. It's Ashley Speaks All. You can I don't really want to talk about speak your piece on it and we leave it here.
God, here we go. Then tomorrow he's gonna be on Facebook again, but it's okay, whatever. What about Marley Park? About Marley Park?
Why is it such a beef with you two?
Because that nigga, I went out my way to do a lot for him. Like he said, the first battle, I put him on against COREDJ. And that wasn't really a real battle, but that was just some shit like, hey, here go Marley, go against COREDJ. That was just some little, you feel me? Some limelight at a little event we was at. Put him in the motherfucking cipher, the AZMT cipher, one of the coldest ciphers. Cheddar the truth, one of the coldest ciphers. You feel me? Out there from random niggas. You feel me? Right, I put Marley on that cipher. I chose Marley Park. Me. So, I put this nigga's song on the Arizona Mixtapes Volume 2. I picked songs. I made sure I got that nigga Marley Park song in there because I fuck with his music and he knows this. Yeah. I've been fucking with Marley Park since 2016.
So maybe y'all just have